I just want to let you know that I will no longer sponsor your fiance visa, and I no longer want to be with you, and I'm not coming down to the Philippines, and I met somebody, and me and them are together for a year, and I think you're a nice person, but I'm sorry, this has to end. I can't do it no more.
It's alright. I got a new guy.
What? Who is that?
So this is what they're doing right now. Man, it's hard to believe. Hey, what's up YouTube? I am back with another video. If you're new to the platform, I want to welcome you. Welcome to the family. At the end of this video, hope you're going to like, comment, and subscribe.
Did you hear the rumor that NBA star Anthony Edwards told a judge that he wanted to pay 18 years of child support up front because he didn't want to have nothing to do with his baby mama or their child? This is 38-year-old Aisha Howard, a brand ambassador who gave birth to a daughter named Aubrey in October of 2024. And this is Anthony Edwards. He plays ball for the Minnesota Wolves. And apparently and allegedly, he got 3 different women pregnant last year. He met Aisha in Georgia. And after he got her pregnant, she sent him a text message letting him know that he was going to be a father. Anthony immediately told her to have an abortion. And she said she didn't want to do it because she had just had an abortion 2 years ago and she regretted it. So he told her that child gonna be fatherless, and then he blocked her on every social media platform to let her know he was serious. He did not want a child with her. So she went through the entire pregnancy alone, and right before she gave birth, she moved to California and had the baby named Aubrey in a California hospital. As soon as she gave birth, she filed a paternity lawsuit in California asking for Anthony to be added to the birth certificate and for him to reimburse her for all of the costs associated with her pregnancy and to establish child support to support her and the child for the duration of the child's childhood. After they took a DNA test and Anthony was the father, he said, "That's okay, I'm the father, but I don't want visitation rights or custody. She can have her." The only thing Anthony asked for was for child support to be determined in Georgia because he believed Aisha moved to California so that she can get a bigger child support payment out of him. So he filed a separate paternity lawsuit in Georgia and waited. And lo and behold, the California judge agreed with Anthony and determined that the Georgia judge will preside over the child support case. And then rumors began circulating that Anthony asked to pay the entire 18 years of child support up front because he don't want to have nothing to do with Aisha. Even though there's absolutely no evidence that he really said that, people are angry and saying, dang, he must seriously hate her and that child. People are debating what happened to Aisha, where she couldn't lock down this YN like Drea did.
People have different opinion about this one. But some of them, they're saying, how can you abandon your child like that? It's your blood. We understand that, but when you look on the different eye, he was open from the start. Like, he don't want a kids right now. So no more pregnancy. But she went and do so. Women have 1,000 ways of avoiding pregnancy. You can say you should have used protection, but be real, man. Can you use protection to your girlfriend? So you have to only take precaution measures like that to avoid that pregnancy, and it could be avoided, but she had a target. She know where the bag is, so she went for it. These athletes have been a target for so long, and they know it. They know it. But some of them, I can say, they're lazy protecting themselves. But I doubt if the judge will allow that. Paying the child support at once, we all know these modern women, most of them, they don't have money management. That can be gone in the matter of 2 years.
So 8 years ago, I get legally divorced, and the judge in the case, he awards my ex-wife 50% of my house. I say my house because I'm the one that made the entire down payment. A house, by the way, we only lived in for 3 years. So my ex-wife wants to sell immediately. She wants to take her ill-gotten gains and go move into an apartment with our 2-year-old son. I didn't want my son living in an apartment. I didn't want to sell at that time because the housing market was at an all-time low. So, as coincidence would happen, 2 months before the divorce became final, I began dating a realtor named Michelle. Michelle sucked at her job. She would blow off clients' phone calls. She wanted to be a realtor. She wanted to work for her dad. She'd be the perfect listing agent for this house, right? I pitch it to Michelle. I say, look, if I got to move, you and I can't really be together because I'm going to be in a different town. So she has a vested interest in keeping that house not sold. Now I got to pitch it to my ex-wife. So I told my ex-wife, hey, I got a guy at my job. He recommends a realtor from Keller Williams, and she'll be over tomorrow to take a look at the place. My ex-wife's like, fine, no problem. Michelle comes in the house next day, acts like she's never been there before, takes a look at the basement and says to my ex-wife, oh, this place is great. I could have it sold in 3 months, and I only take 5% commission. My ex-wife, greedy person that she is, says, wonderful, signs on the dotted line. Michelle's a listing agent for the house. 3 months go by, nothing. 0 hits at all. And my ex-wife's getting upset. So she calls Michelle. She says, next Sunday, I want an open house at 1 o'clock. We need traffic at this place. Michelle's like, fine, 1 o'clock. Next Sunday, we'll have an open house from 1 to 4, but you and your ex-husband cannot be there. No problem. So next Sunday rolls around. Michelle comes through the front door of the house at 1 o'clock with a plate full of sandwiches, puts it in the kitchen. My ex-wife says, I'll be back at 4. She takes our son. She goes to her parents. I say, I'm going to go visit my parents, and I leave the house, and I get a quarter mile down the road, quickly make a U-turn, come back the other way. I walk back in the front door of my house at 1:15. Michelle and I go eat some of those sandwiches. We then go into the master bedroom to make sure that brass bed was in working order, right? And it was. And then we adjourned to the living room. We were just watching TV and hanging out, waiting for my ex-wife to come back at 4. So 4 o'clock comes, my ex-wife walks through the front door with our son in her arms, and she looks at us and she goes, well, anybody come? And I said, well, yeah, 2 people did.
People are getting scared of women right now. Scared a lot, because just imagine losing half of what you've been worked for your entire life. Can be your achievement, money, and status, and that's the only thing attracted that woman you're dating right now. But at the time it goes by, she betraying you and want to take half of what you have, pretending she helped you achieving what you have, and she found it there. Even if you achieved it, most of the time, they don't put in an effort, maybe advice, encouraging you. Majority of them, they're demanding from you, just paying the bills. You work hard to provide, have a discipline in life, don't, spend money on user things until you achieve your goals. But hey, as soon as you hit there, they want to cash out. That's why men, they don't want to get married. You can be partners. You stay on your own place, I stay in my own place. We just meet and smash. If you have kids, it's cool. I'll be a dad. I'll provide parent child support. But at least I know for 18 years, this will be over. But I have what is mine. It's risky nowadays getting married.